Okay, so first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who has cleared US CPA exam today. I mean, this is such a huge achievement for all of you. Yeah, so this is such a huge achievement for everyone, and I'm super excited for this live, which we are going to have. The live is with a fresh US CPA alumni. So his name is Mr. Pampapathi, and I mean, he has achieved too much. I mean, he is US CPA, US CMA, and whatnot. So I'm just going to add him to this live to know his success journey. Just give me a moment. Hello, hi, good evening. Congratulations. Many congratulations on achieving this huge milestone. I mean, you are now US CPA and you were already US CMA. How does it feel?
Thank you so much for, first of all, getting me here. Yeah, it feels really amazing for me, excited and so happy that this all paid off. Almost my 13 months of journey with this. When I started, I really feel very happy that the result is out and I could finally complete all the four sections.
Yeah. So, guys, there's this amazing fact about him. I mean, he's 42 years old and he has this amazing energy. He has completed US CMA, US CPA. He's a business consulting lead at EY. I mean, what keeps you this motivated? We all would love to know about this.
I think, I have hailed from a very remote place from Karnataka. I am based out of in Bangalore. But when I've started my journey from my village, so the only thing which actually uplifted me in my life, of course, for the career as well, the part of the education. So I know the value of the education. I was not a great student till my 10th, but after 10th, I took education very seriously. And after that, I was also rank holder to the BCom, my BCom graduation, which I've done in Karnataka. So that was my first turning point that has given me a lot of respect and credibility wherever I go for an interview or whenever I meet people. So then I did my MBA. So after that, having joined this corporate journey, right? So always I really felt that I wanted to do chartered accountant first, aiming for a chartered accountants. I would say it's a early success, always sometimes also not not a great move. After that, I really thought of it was always there in back of my mind that I wanted to pursue a CA, but with the current international trends in the companies that we work with or the client we serve with, right? So there is always international scope. Credentials are more valued. So I decided to do a CPA. So for me, keeping busy myself, occupied with doing very productive things makes me happy, and end of the day, I feel very worthwhile that the day I've spent. So that's how I've taken this up, Sonali.
Yeah, so as we have seen that you completed US CMA first and then you went ahead for US CPA. So, I mean, what was the reason behind going for your US CPA after US CMA? So,
Yeah, actually, I took a decision to do US CMA first, basically, but I was working for a company so where I was doing my financial planning and analysis role, which is FP&A, right? So after a certain point, when I was in the middle of study in the US, I joined one of the big four, which is EY. So currently, I'm serving as a manager there for the business consulting. I take care of the reporting of the US region and EMEA region. That's where I saw a lot of my counterparts, USA folks or like CPAs and their partners, and I worked with them in a lot of engagements. So there is a kind of it has motivated me that no one I wanted to really achieve the CPA once at least with when I'm done with CMA. But I thought let's take anyhow we have to study both US CMA and CPA almost the same subject, right? At least the PAR and the PC part. So then I decided let's take a CPA also, and then that's how I picked up a CPA together. And then I could it has helped parallelly to do CMA and CPA together.
okay. So, what I got to know is you took no holidays at all for your study journey for your US CMA, for your US CPA. So how was it? I mean, how did you manage your day? How did your day look like? So that we would love to know.
Yeah, so I think one of the thing I mentioned, right? So keeping myself busy always keeps me motivated. That gives me energy. I really don't like being idle. That gets me quite boring. So that's why I take up. I've actually taken as a challenge that I wanted to do this without even affecting my other part of the life, and that's where I have decided that I would go with the CPA. And as soon as I started studying my first part, which is a FAR, but I was since I have also experienced corporate experience, like more than 17 years of experience in the MNC company itself. So I know some of the practical things. So that has helped me, see that these are it is achievable by me. Of course, that requires a lot of hard work and dedications and commitment and giving spare time for that. So that has led me to do. And usually, I think that's how I've actually studied. So usually I used to, my office used to be always UK shift. I used to work like 12 to 8 or 11 to 8. So that's where I used to get a time in the evening time. So I'm a night owl, night kind of watchman that I usually do my study in the night time. So that's where my mind works at the best. So I decided to do spare at least. Initially, I started doing 3 hours, then I increased by 1 hour, 4 hours. Then eventually, I was set of kind of a study time between like 9 to 1 o'clock or up to sometimes when it's interesting the topic. So I would even go 9 to 2 o'clock in the night and manage my time that way.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, wow, like we all should learn these kind of discipline and then, like how to stay motivated from a person like you. I mean, what keeps you so consistent? Like I have heard your full story and everything. I mean, what is that key area like which keeps you so consistent? I mean, if you could just summarize it within a single line.
See, I think first thing is interest. I think so. I think whenever I take up something, I take up with complete wholehearted. That's what I think one of the great strength that I have. And whenever I take up, and once I start doing it, and it gives me a lot of satisfaction even while studying or even going through the lecturers or even practicing MCQs or simulations. So I think that's actually I somehow I like a lot of things in terms of reading and getting to know better aspect of the current area where I'm currently working, right? So that actually has led me to continue this discipline. Once I've taken up, of course, I've promised my family and my friends. They all know that I'm doing CPA. I made them accountable, so that I think it is always back in my mind that I'm committed to people who are surrounded with me. So I had to achieve this and uh, kind of fulfill my commitment. So I think that has also led me another kind of fear factor. So to do daily hustle.
Okay, so if you were to give one piece of advice to this young generation, so what would that be?
See, I think especially in the current situation, right? In any other area of the work which we do, whether it is consulting or FP&A or tax, audit or assurance, all of this. So it is quite dynamic and things are changing very rapidly. So I think the one of the biggest thing that I can take away from the CPA is it has led me to sit calmly, then study what is required. Of course, it also requires, even when you work with a client or with a company, right? It also requires a person to be more patient, have go through the documents, materials, all of that. So I think nowadays, I think I felt that a lot of people skip those the monotonous things like reading, going through the reports or going through the documentations, those things. So I would keep them advice. So look at the broader perspective of your career. If you keep at least consistent with like 3 to 4 hours of every day learning, and if you can able to make that of kind of commitment, this will give a long term reward in terms of the not just only the in terms of the career perspective, but also the people you meet with, the people you can associate with, right? So that gives a lot of credibility and respect for you as well as your family and your friends as well. So I think that is really more important than the other aspects of career. And of course, you can even monetize this in your career. I would keep them to aim high and look for the toughest and the greatest credentials to add to their profile, and I think they will be recognized.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for your advice. Another thing which I would like to ask, I mean, the results for US CPA for Simandhar, they are amazing this time. And I would love to know if you could just uh, tell the audience and tell it to me, like how likely are you to recommend Simandhar to anyone who is just starting their US CPA journey or is in the middle of US CPA journey? So, I mean, what were your, happy moments with Simandhar and everything? So,
Yeah. I think first of all, I would like to congratulate all the people who have passed in this the result declarations. Hard work and the commitment and really paid off. I see a lot of shining very talented people have already passed the CPAs. I congratulate them. So I would definitely recommend Simon to my group and my friends, obviously, because it's the resources that I have referred are really great. I don't have to look for another material or another source of information to prepare a CPA. That's one point. And second point, I think having the dual combination Simandhar and Becker, I think it's really amazing. The Becker MCQs and the Becker Sims, it's really amazing that which I have used, and that was helped me to be more confident and view the exams as per my plan. So other than that, I think your support, especially the Simandhar support, so since beginning to now, I think that's a really incredible. And the fourth one, I usually enjoyed a lot with the group, the messages that we share, right? Solving somebody else's problems. So myself have committed repulsor once that I will at least make sure that I will answer at least 5 questions in the groups. So I did that. I think it has given me immense. At least I think people get to know me by that only. I think otherwise, I think I usually don't use a lot of
yeah, can you
social
please
media.
tell the audience more about those groups and enlighten them, like which kind of groups, so they will know about it?
I think basically, when even I've introduced to this group, I was thinking that what the things will actually happen with the group. In the group, actually, it helps somebody post questions which they don't understand. Somebody post the logic behind some of the answers, and someone who is already gone through or someone who is already ahead of the journey. So they would answer all those questions, and usually it will happen within maybe I would say 1 hour. And of course, the Simandhar says 24 hours. Within 24 hours, it gets answered. But in 10, 15 minutes, sometimes even it's quite faster. That the crowd that we have, I think, incredible students group. I think they would answer those questions. It will help them to solve, of course, understand those questions and move on to the next topics or the activity they have committed to do that. And that's one part. Of course, the second thing is actually a lot of motivation comes from whenever the results announced that people bombard with congratulations and all of those emojis. Actually, yeah, that really motivates as a human feelings.
Yeah, so today was one of those days, like so many
Yeah,
students converting into
yeah.
US CPA. I mean, this was such a great, great day for everyone. Proud
Yeah,
of
it's
you.
actually long waiting, especially for the. I think we used to get earlier the results quite early, but now, yeah, because of that, I think we've waited long this time.
Yes, yes. So, any special thing you would like to tell to Mr. Shripal?
Yeah.
Special thing.
So definitely, I would first of all, I would like to. I'm very grateful for the to the Simandhar's the co-founder Sripal Sarji and the entire Simandhar's faculty. So they're wonderful and the gem of knowledge they have, and I think that's quite good enough for anybody. They just focus onto these materials and the content that is being presented to the student. They will be able to clear this exam. Of course, you might have up and downs when you study and when you prepare. That's the but you just keep going with the trust with some other whatever that they do. So yeah, I'm really grateful for Sripal sir and the entire Simandhar faculties and the team. And I would also give total thank you to my family and friends and my all office colleagues and all my professional networks. They have also motivated me whenever I meet them, or they congratulated me in all of my the success yesterday from yesterday.
Amazing, amazing. So, what are your future plans? I mean, how do you look into the future now?
basically, right, currently I'm already working at Big Four, so I think there are a lot of exciting opportunities can come to me, come to for this, especially when people have the good credibilities. So I would look for some great leadership roles and moving forward towards my career, as well as I have also have this US CMA, which is also blended with the US CPA. So that's a it's a great combination that would definitely when I work for any company or any my leaders, right? So this gives a great combination of credentials when we go to any of the client or any meetings or any of the strategic the decisions we make. So when we discuss, right, these credentials definitely help in terms of the on the credentials on the table when we discuss with other people. My future would be, yeah, I would actually look for to grow in. Now I'm a manager, so I would like to grow in the future, uh, director, and then move on to looking for a career growth as well.
Good luck for your future journey. I mean, I hope you achieve it all. And I hope you celebrated it with a huge blast today itself. Like, how did you celebrate?
No, quite simple actually. I don't usually celebrate in a very big way, but yes, I celebrated with my family, and of course, a lot of friends have called with the phone, and then that was selection. Of course, maybe over the weekend I would hang out with friends and family for some celebration, since it's a working.
Okay. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for your time and all the wise words you have shared with us. And I hope it is going to be helpful for everyone who has attended this live. And thank you so much once again. And have an
Thank you,
amazing day.
Sonali, for
Yeah,
bringing me here.
thank you so much.
Thank you.